Yeah, peace and blessings. Once again, this is Black Light. Free your mind and your ass will follow. See, the concept of freeing your mind is based on the limitations that we set, the limitations that we set for our own self, the boundaries. See, brothers always confining themselves to Mother Africa, and evidence every day shows that the black man was all over the planet. You'll see statues or some kind of configuration or some kind of indication that the black man dwelt in that part of the planet. So our history, man, has no limits. There's no limits to our history. It's infinite. See, the only one that's is limited is the Caucasian. I know that we don't want to believe it because we think that he's ruling things. See, it's what we think. We think he's in rule. Well, he do have a military might. He does have military power that equals none. That we can't even comprehend really the power, because every invention and experiment that he does is for war. It's a war mechanism or war technology. It was invented for the purpose of war. Computers, you name it. The drugs, even LSD, was an experiment by the U.S. military. And out of LSD comes all kind of drugs, But he weaponizes everything that he can, so he can maintain his stay on the planet. See, so he has a savage-like mentality. This is why I'm not angry with him, because his purpose, he serves a purpose. The reason why he's here in the beginning is because he serves a purpose. Now, I'm not going to go into that on this video. You hear some Caucasians talking about there is no right, there is no wrong, there is no good, there is no bad, but they can identify with positive and negative. Nah. See, that's where morality comes in at. See, if you say ain't no right, ain't no wrong, ain't no good, ain't no bad, then you're excluding morality. So that means you don't have to have a code of conduct, a integrity way of integritized way. I know that's a made up word, but integritized way, which I'm trying to say integrity has no meaning. When there's no integrity, you're stomping on what the ancient Kemetic would call Mayat. Its modern day term would be Islam. Mayat. There's no balance. Good, bad, right or wrong indicates degrees of balance in one's behavior or one's integrity. Honest, kind-hearted. These are moral terms, you know? And those who say there's no good, bad, it's the reality that you create, you know? Well, like it's no good and bad reality, huh? So that means that you could just murder somebody, you know, and don't feel bad about it because that's your reality, you know. And the person that you just murdered, he's incapable now of creating any kind of reality because now he's not on this level of existence or reality no more. So, but he's not really dead because you can't destroy energy, right? So therefore, you should have no remorse about what you've done, you see. So this is why we talking about freeing your mind, and your ass will follow. Because when you do something against moral construct, you know, when you do something that's unbalanced in the universe, then it's not natural. Then you set up for yourself self-destruction, you know. So the scriptures which derive from ancient Kemet, and ancient Kemet probably got them from Ethiopians, and the Ethiopians probably got it from a civilization further back than them, but all of them being black because there was no Caucasians on the planet at that time. So as we free our minds, we see that you got to have some constraints on your mind because your mind is so powerful that it can destroy itself. So you got to choose the right way to go. So that's where, you know, good and bad, right and wrong applies itself, you know. See, but this United States of America, they never did believe in right and wrong, good or bad, or else they wouldn't capture the black man and the black woman and enslaved them and tortured them, and they wouldn't have massacred the so-called Native American or the Indians because they don't believe that they on the level of the Caucasian. He made himself believe that he's uh, a privileged uh, man or mankind. And see, the opposite attracts. By him being totally opposite from the black man, he attracts us to him like a moth is attracted to a flame. When that flame gets too close, it burns itself up. Excuse me. So, this is what we got to realize. We're trying to adjust ourselves to the Caucasians' way of thinking. In each generation, we get closer and closer to his way of thinking. He's going to self-destruct because he feels like he belongs on top. That's why you got Donald Trump talking about we're going to have America the way it used to be, because there's too many Mexicans, and there's too many Muslims. See, it's more black Muslims than it is Middle Eastern Muslims. You know, the ones over in the Middle East, they're just a handful, and most of them are Caucasians anyway. You know, and you got Indonesian Muslims, which are more akin to the black man than the European Muslims, because you got white Muslims, Caucasian Muslims here in America, the Shriners, the Masons. You know, they study in Maya, ancient Kemetic way of living and laws or whatever. So I'm going to close it out right now, come back with one more for today. And I hope we can free our minds. Black light out.